Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of the Bevarse Batch. Today we're going to review Peddi, the most recently released big film in Tollywood. Um, a lot of discussion happened on this film online. I know we're kind of joining it late, but we're going to give our thoughts, calling out that Ankith hasn't seen it yet, but he's going to join us for the discussion anyway. Um,
I will say
but
I
yeah,
was forced for this.
but we're gonna walk through our pros or cons, we thought overall of the film, and hope that we don't get a copyright strike. But yeah, we can start with pros as we usually do. Do you guys want to take it forward, or should I start with like a pro of mine, which I'm sure that we all have on our list?
Yeah, you go ahead. Also,
All
Sai pirated the movie, so he didn't get to see this Gorum on the big screen, which unfortunately I had to. So
Yeah. Dude, can you call that out like 30 minutes in at least so no one
no,
sees
no,
us?
I'll just say it right away.
No, it's fine. Getting a copyright strike means that we somehow made it on the map, so I hope it works.
Yeah, and then you pirating it will help us, right, to the
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
That's gonna that's gonna make the producers mad right away.
Yeah.
We can't start with pros then. We gotta start with cons. But anyways, you go ahead. What's the pro you have?
Yeah, I think the only pro I really have is the Ram Charan's acting in this film. I thought in a handful of scenes, I mean, a lot of the scenes were really bad, and he couldn't really elevate them either, just because they're just bad to begin with. But in a few scenes, like he did well for what he was given. Like for example, like that there's a scene in the hospital and his leg gets cut off. Like, yeah, it was kind of a like written like an overacting kind of way, but I think he did a good job at like toning it down a little bit. It could have gone in a much worse direction. So I think in nuances like that he brings, he did pretty well in the film overall. That's really my only positive. I don't know if you guys had any more.
No, you're just speechless, Anise.
Crickets.
Oh, I don't even think we mentioned. Yeah, Anise is joining us if you guys are audio listeners.
Hi,
I
it's me
guess,
again.
yeah. So she doesn't even have a response to the pros, which is crazy.
I'd like to preface my cinema watching experience with I went first day first show and I spent $35. So his acting was
Oh,
not worth my
35?
$35.
Holy shit.
So
yeah, I
it
spent
could have been better.
30. Yeah. Uh, I don't even know. I think his acting was good, but there's a certain degree of like Lepradam or Ruddadam people did online, like even himself and Buchi Babu and others being like, oh, it's better than Rangastham, national award level. And I thought he did fine. Like I thought he did good. But like his accent at times just disappeared, right? Like sometimes he would just revert to talking like himself, or like sometimes the slang wasn't consistent, but he was overall good. He wasn't amazing, he wasn't crazy in my opinion. He was good. Um and A.R. Rahman, I thought like knocked it out of the park. I liked all the songs. I mean the lyrics, I mean like I can't I'm not gonna judge a song based on like the lyrics specifically, but I thought all of them were like good soundtrack to listen to, and his score was also good during like the cricket sequences in the first half. So those are my only pros. And then Ram Charan trained hard for this movie and the wrestling sequences, just the training into Masa Masa. That's the only part I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. That like 30-minute training sequence with I think his name is Shivraj Kumar in the second half. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah. Nothing else. Anis, anything?
Nope, nothing at all.
All right.
No agreement to any of our points either.
Yeah.
Like 50%. Like it could have been better. Like
50% of the
everything could
10% of
have
the
just
movie we
been
liked.
better.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, I said 50% of the 10% of the movie we liked. That's like a fraction you agree with.
All right, then let's get to the meat of it. The list of cons that we all have. I don't even know where to start, to be honest.
I'll start. Okay, I'm just gonna do one point.
Oh, now she wants to participate. All
Cons of
right,
chicken
go
out. This is where
for it.
That
Yeah, yeah,
screenplay is atrocious. The most dragged screenplay I've ever experienced. That's all I have to say.
I don't know if we can even call that a screenplay.
yeah. Three
It's like
hours is ridiculous for this.
it's literally like when you were like 5 years old and you would like think you imagine some crazy story, like, oh, the hero's a cricketer. Oh, and I'm gonna make him a wrestler now. Oh, actually, like he's gonna run in the Paralympics and win a gold medal. Like it's like that level of storytelling, like literally what you would imagine as a 5-year-old. So
Yeah.
not really a
The
screenplay.
what does there to even say? Yeah, okay. I guess the con is, I'm not gonna fault. I mean, the con is just the writing. Like there's so many characters in this movie that like it just don't matter. So I mean, elephant in the room, we all know Janvi Kapoor is I don't like I mean, yeah, she acted pretty bad as whatever the fuck her name is. Achiyama. What is it? Some stupid ass name. And honestly, like yeah,
Wait, sorry, I'm so sorry for interrupting you. But do you
no,
guys
no.
know that the reason he picked Achiyama is because he knows some lady from his village named Achiyama?
Someone check on her,
Like
see
ఈ
if he did the
పక్కలో
same
పేరుకి
shit to
కూడా
her.
ఒక background story ఉంటది ఈడికి.
I Buchi Babu definitely it's based on his life. He snuck into her house and shit.
Didn't he
Um,
say Peddi was like his character or something?
dude,
Great character that you have.
he's
No,
publicly
if
admitting it.
I remember correctly, he said that Peddi was like somebody he knew from his village. Like they knew somebody like that guy.
Wow,
Wow.
wow.
So he's a real life character.
Someone should send that dude to fucking jail, dude.
Real life
Holy shit.
rapist in the
Yeah,
village.
okay. Dude, yeah. Oh my God. I mean, dude, what an intro, right? The fucking blouse, the chunni comes off right away for no reason. Like her opening scene, she just starts stripping. I'm like, okay, bro. Like, and whatever. Like, it's not fully her fault. Like I feel like the Buchi Babu and his team of fucking writers gave her such a bad role, and sometimes actors don't know until they see the final output. But I think like even in the dialogue she had, she was terrible. So as an actress, she was really bad. But the scenes that they wrote around her were actually like so regressive for a tier one hero. Obviously, and like Ram Charan and like Upasana, like especially Upasana, right? Like it's like you speak on so many of these things, and then when it comes time to show it in the movie, like you show this bullshit. So it's just very disappointing from someone like Ram Charan too, who I feel like off screen has like matured compared to how like rowdy he was in his earlier days. And then you have like all these people talking about the movie, hyping it up. Like, yeah, whatever. It's based on his like buddy in his village. Like, I think it's just very poor characters. And yeah, there's a guy that they took from Mirzapur, Divyendu. అసలు ఎందుకున్నాడో కూడా తెలీదు. Like, no clue why the fuck he's in that movie. Bowman Irani was wasted too. That dude just overacted like the whole time. Um, yeah, just like besides Shivraj Kumar, Ram Charan, and Jagpati Babu, no one else had scope in the movie.
Dude, why was he screaming Peddi's name at the end in the train? I never understood that. And then like this dude, Peddi, who's like 40 years old now, like looks around with like gray hairs in his beard. I'm like, what is this time jump? Like when did he become old?
Yeah, why does he have a fucking dog in the middle of the mountain? Like, what is going on?
That's his service dog. Be nice.
Uh, what the fuck did he get that, dude?
Yeah. No, every single supporting character in this movie is terrible. Terrible. I mean, even Jagrat Babu to an extent, like I thought was not good. And I don't know why he was like labeling this film so much. Like saying like, oh yeah, it's better than my character in Rangastham. It's like the best character I've ever done. I don't know what people saw in this. Like I don't know if Bucci like fucking was like a magician and like told them something different and then like shot something completely different than what he said. But he like convinced everybody that this is gonna be some crazy movie, and it obviously is not. So I think everyone just kind of lost of like, dang.
In like the one of the post interviews between Jagpati Babu and Buchi, Jagu was actually literally asking these same questions. Like, I thought the product would be different. I thought I'd have more scenes with Ram Charan. Like, I
Oh,
feel
he
like,
actually does that. That's
yeah,
great.
he is like, na scenes pandinchile than bichindi. And I know, like, off screen, you told me, like, oh, editing, sir. Like, I have to edit it down. But it's like, you still made this the most dragged film. Like there was other things you could have edited. Like we didn't need to have the race guru villain guy come in and like that entire plot for like the kusti fight, like the
Oh my God, I
wrestling.
forgot about
Dude,
that.
they did a fucking whole fight of
Yeah.
the Ram Charan's whatever master and the other racism villain, like as when they were young. I was like, why do we need to see this fucking
Unnecessary.
fight between these two?
So unnecessary.
Yeah. I low-key forgot about that. That was such a stupid track for like I guess they needed it for him to get selected for nationals, but whatever. Like no one gives a shit.
But no one needs to
Like
see the
you were
backstory of that.
taking liberties on a lot of things, right? Like this
Yeah.
man didn't even need to get his foot chopped off. You didn't have to tell us like this entire track to get him to nationals. You would have just believed it. If you told us to believe it, we would have believed it.
Yeah. I think also this is not a sports movie. Like it's just unfortunately not. Like he's fucking breakdancing on the cricket like in the cricket arena. He's doing some wild shit on like yeah, the wrestling floor. And he's just like what?
Crossover
Like
athlete.
yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Like what the fuck is this guy? Like it's just so insulting on the audience that like Heroes like the dope of the dope, but it's like okay, it's a sports movie, right? It doesn't work that way. You can't just pick up three fucking sports. There's only so much like benefit of doubt you can give. At least span it out throughout his life, right? He's the exact same age in like all of these two, give or take like a year. He's
Yeah.
so
And then
stupid.
the worst part is like, yeah, shoving in the running part. Like, okay, cricket and wrestling, you did it and whatever, it's fine. But then out of nowhere, he's like some like crazy runner that can compete in Paralympics. That's ridiculous. Like at that point, I mean, already by that point, you're like, okay, fuck this movie. But at that point, you're like, wow, this is crazy. Combined
What's
with the leg chopping is, oh my God, that's wild.
amazing in that running scene is I think Barbell also talked about this, but Manota Kindapadi has like a whole vision for like a whole 2 3 minutes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? He's just like laying there. Then he
And then
gets
he
up.
catches up.
Yeah, he catches up, and I'm like, bro, this is so insulting to the other handicapped people. Like, are they just like, what the fuck?
It's insulting,
You've
first of
been
all, to
training
even
for
chop,
decades.
yeah, to even like chop your own leg off and say you're handicapped. Like that itself is fucking insulting.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
not laughing.
no, no, and it's like no one knows why he chopped his leg off too, right? He just does it. He's just like, fuck it. He's like, it's
He
time.
sees them like he sees like all these like runners with the stick, wooden stick and like running, and then that's when he gets the idea like, oh, I can just chop my leg off and do that.
I don't even see that.
Like
I
they
don't,
gave
I
a
like,
whole backstory for other useless things, but not this. Like how did he get qualified?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I
The
yeah,
mean.
most
Like they
illegal
spent
qualification.
so much time with the wrestling stuff, which is great, but just stick with that through the end. Like don't like throw that all away and then like say, oh, now he's a runner, like for the last like 5 minutes.
yeah. And yeah, no, it was so stupid. I mean, that's the most insulting part of this is it's like, at the end of the day, it's another village savior movie, cleverly disguised as a sports film. I mean, this guy just wants to bring a railway track to his village, right? So ante, but there's like so much dumb shit, like oh my identity that like it feels like Dasara with the whole cricket first track, right? And then it feels like it's got that pushpa where he wants like an identity, a brand, and then it's saving his village. It's like and then it looks like all of those movies I just listed too with like the Pogu. So there's no originality at all. And like, of course, the only original thing this dude does is the fucking chopping. She's already used in Opena. We've seen it. So it's not original anymore. It's just such a stupid fucking movie where it just like you said, it takes so many liberties, right? Um, yeah, and like that love story is they spent too much time on it in the first half too.
And that too, the whole leg concept of him even getting injured, it's like you really couldn't stop one guy from like smashing, like it's that villain guy that is like the Kusti villain person that corners him in some random field that they're in. You really couldn't stop him from like smashing on your leg. Like it's you're shown as this like fucking superhero and you can't stop one guy from smashing on your leg and damaging your leg.
Also in the hospital scene, the doctors were like, "Oh, he's had this issue. It's been like
Oh yeah, that was so what the fuck was that?
Yeah, because they used to commute all the time, right? So like they were like, oh, it's deteriorating, but he's like, okay, if it's been deteriorating, how the fuck has he been playing like a god in every sport then? So it's like
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Just illogical after illogical things.
But my point after this is I hated his speech. That like 20-minute speech he gives, it was like not emotional at all. I just wanted the movie to end by that point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the
classic
climax.
Mahesh
Yeah.
Babu speech at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like something, yeah, straight up like a Mahesh Babu movie without Mahesh Babu there. That's what it felt like. And yeah, there was no connection at all. And there's also like five fake out endings after that. Like that you kept thinking the movie was gonna end. And I'm like, Wamo Hapra Babu.
Like there's literally scrollings and then there's still like Bomani just
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We laughed.
The worst part is when he sees the train and he's like, "Why the fuck did you not bring me on the train?" Dude.
And yeah. It's it reminds me of when like he's asking him for his backstory. In Devara, you know how Prakash Raj tells us like tells Ajay everything. It's like, oh, he was there when Janvi Kapoor was having conversations about Pongi Boredom. He does the same shit in this one. He's like, yeah, production D, and like it's like hello hello song started playing. And I'm like, dude, we don't know what the fuck are we doing? Like, what is
Oh my God,
happening?
I hate that song placement too. అది
Yeah.
ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తుందో కూడా like I don't even remember if the movie was getting good before that, but it was just the most raw song placement.
The song itself was like trash in my opinion too.
It was getting slightly good before that. That was the only good part of the movie, and then that song hits, and then it's back to the ass.
I think the right before it was the wrestling stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
I
yeah, I
like
think I agree. I think the only like decent watchable part of this movie was the training part of his wrestling. I think that's the only part where like it's like okay, it's like an actual movie. And then everything before that and after that is just unwatchable.
And that too, we've seen that training stuff, right? It's not new. Like doing menial tasks, like Mr.
Yeah.
Miyagi. Like you know, he's doing it for a reason, and that's not even new. But it's just like at that point, you're just so fed up with the movie. You're like, oh, bet there's something in here.
And that too, they do it for 2 minutes before they transition to that kusti
Yeah.
mode of showing him like,
Kiri kiri
yeah,
masa.
yeah. Literally, he lifts two bastas and like whatever, does like some bullshit for 2 minutes, and then his people come and yell at him saying like you're a disgrace, and then they transition him to a wrestler.
Yeah, dude. Also, what a terrible use of green screen. Nothing looked real. Like especially that railroad track. There's a scene where they're talking to Jagapati Babu.
Oh God.
Bro, it looks like they're in Annapurna Studios. I'm like, what is happening?
they
Dude,
were in Annapurna Studios.
Yeah, they
every
probably
time
were.
that
Yeah.
side actor came on screen of them in the railway, like actual rail itself, you know what I'm talking about? Like it was a driver and then that one side actor that was also in
Yeah,
Rangastola.
yeah, the one
Oh,
from
yeah, the
Yeah.
one that's always
Rangasalam.
fucking yelling, Mahesh or
Yeah.
something.
Dude,
Yeah,
every time that dude came, it was just green screen max. Every
yeah.
fucking like scene that he was in.
Even their
I
village.
thought Mahesh would do like a more like important role. He was there for like two shots and that's it. But
Yeah.
he's like he usually
Yeah.
has like something to add to the film, but
I was
I guess
hoping that
nobody
dude would
added
die.
anything to the movie.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd die on the train tracks. He was so loud. I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, calm down. He's like, "Ah, yeah, 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 yeah." I'm like, "All right."
And then his
It's
like
just like
boss
breathe
or
a little
whatever
bit.
would just tell him to shut up too.
Yeah, even the dude was like, all right, shut the fuck up. Like, it's just talking about being cap as usual. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
say something. I did not care for Jagapati Babu. Like he was doing good,
I don't
and
think
then,
anyone did.
huh?
I don't think anyone did.
For Jagapati Babu, I thought you said that was your pro.
I
No,
did.
no.
I thought he was pretty good. But keep in mind, no one else was good. So it's like it's easier to shine that way, right?
Right. Comparatively, he had a more like hefty role, but like it was also like short-lived. Like he was there for 5 scenes. It didn't do anything. And like you're supposed to believe like for 30 years he's been trying to get this train to stop. And then as soon as he dies, Ram Charan's like, "Oh yeah, alam ano, porte okay, but we can't live like this." Like this man has been saying that since before he died. But at no point did Ram Charan have that like I don't know. I was just
The
disconnected.
whole scene with when he goes to request some fucking minister or
MLA.
whatever with the papers and stuff, and then like they start beating him up. I was like, what the fuck is this, man? Like this one, like, I mean, I don't know if that happens or not, but two, like like it's just so like Barbara uses this term a lot, like piragilling, like fucking like all the Sambar movies. Like, dude, it was
Wait,
so
what English
fucking
word is
bad.
that?
Yeah. It's actually hilarious. In the first half, I think seven different people get stripped, like from both genders. Like, cause he like Janvi, like it happens to Janvi, and then Ram Charan strips a random dude in the fight, and then Jagwati Baba gets stripped, and then someone else gets stripped. Then he's flinging his dead body around in that train
And
station
they
scene.
all get stripped and like beaten right after that
Yeah,
scene or
yeah.
before
It's like,
that
cause
scene
like,
or
dude,
whatever.
Buchi Babu hates clothing, and Janvi strips herself too in the first opening scene. Um, oh, Ram Charan gets stripped too by the wrestlers, so he's like trying to walk up to his coach. So yeah, Buchi is anti-clothes. Good to know. Um, it was so stupid. There was like nothing engaging, and there's so many side plots, like him making like Bellam or Jaggery, whatever. Like who? I feel like they were going somewhere with that, and then they just fully abandoned it.
It
Yeah.
was like his village like needs him, right? Or they won't get
Yeah,
paid or something. Like that
Yeah.
whole thing too, like his like the villager aspect of it, they didn't fully like explain all of that. Like in Rangasalam, like I felt like I was myself a villager and you could see like their problems on their own. But like these villagers' problems don't exist unless Ramcharan is also in the screen. Whereas in Rangasalam, the villagers have their own shots and their own like like village communications and everything.
Yeah. It's because they built out the world properly in Rangastam compared to here. And then
yeah.
there's also like the whole part of like um when they were like the dynamic between the village and then the city that they're next to. It's like, oh, the city hates them for some reason. Like they never really delve into any of that either. They just kind of say like, oh yeah, the city folks don't like the villagers that live under the rock or the mountain or
It
whatever.
is,
They don't
It's
go
yeah,
into that
supposed to
at
be
all.
like a caste issue, but they never mentioned it.
That's what I think they want you to just assume. Like, yeah, but they
yeah.
never go into their issues at all.
It's it's very raw, like Sambaras, because the whole thing is they're not registered as real people or even a village. So while Kivortulu Haku, they don't have voting rights. So that's why these politicians all ignore them. Because they're like, oh, we can't milk votes out of them. Like, why would we do a free service to them by building a railroad, adding a stop, and stuff like that, which is fine. But it's the same thing, like Sai said. It's like all of this, like, oh, like they're just getting beat to get beat. We don't know these characters, right? In like Rangastalam, when like something happens to Naresh or something happens to Adi, we're like actually like, damn, like I want Ramcharan to go beat the fuck out of these people. But here it's just random nameless faces. Oh my God, I forgot about that kid who does like the writing and he dies, his dad.
Yeah, yeah.
So he overacts, he hams it up in the movie.
Oh
Like he's
yeah.
always yelling or upset. Upendra Linai or whatever. He was an
That's
animal
the
in the
animal guy, right? Yeah.
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 He was in Sankranti Vastanam. He was so bad in this movie. Like and he was written that way, so I can't blame him. But
Yeah.
like, holy shit, what a terrible two-dimensional character.
I would
Yeah.
say another flaw for this movie was the fact that we already knew what the plot twist was gonna be, right? Like his leg getting narcoed. Like we all knew that already, like social media. And then the trailer was just chronological segments of the movie. There was
Yeah.
like I know if since it's like an emotional movie, they can't make it like too hyper. It'll turn out like Decoit where మనం expect చేసి ఒకటి వెళ్తాం and then ఇంకొకటి వస్తది, right? So they have to make it emotional, but they just like they shouldn't have shown that he has like a third sport. We shouldn't have gone in knowing that already, right? Like something else. Like they should have just stopped it at him being only a cricket player. And then the second half of the movie would have been interesting, maybe.
Yeah. The trailer was pretty ass.
Yeah,
Basically gave the
but
whole movie away. There's nothing
yeah,
like that the trailer shows that is not in the movie. Like they show everything.
yeah. There's even that fucking line at the end where everyone knew they're like Bentley's back on his feet, and we're like, okay, like
Yeah.
we're like, oh, okay, gotcha. Like whatever doubts we had at that point from like Reddit, Twitter, and stuff, we're like, okay, that was all we needed. Because like, what do you mean back on his feet, right?
Yeah.
So it's like they already revealed it in the trailer. We just don't know why, and the why is even worse.
The why is the worst part. Yeah. Like at least you could have made it some sort of accident or something. Like you could have actually developed it as a thing throughout the film. Like if you showed him like maybe like wincing a little bit when he's walking or whatever, like climbing up the mountain to go to his voodoo or some shit, you know that it's an existing problem that's like building. And then maybe during one of the wrestling matches, not like on purpose, but his opponent like breaks his leg on accident or whatever because of the existing problem he has, right? So then you could be like, oh fuck, like I feel bad for this guy. Like he's had this problem and like now his leg is broken, he can't do anything. Like that's how you fucking build emotion. Like you can't just make him go chop off his own leg and expect us to
Yeah.
care.
It's fucking twisting that same leg and like every 5 seconds. It's like, all right, this dude's definitely not injured. So, it's like Sarpata Parumbrai. Like, I don't know if you guys watched it, but like, it's this like Tamil wrestling movie, and it's so good. But yeah, like in that movie, like he also faces defeat and has to come back at some point. But it's done so much more like raw and gritty, and it's just like it's also a big star over there. I don't know what the issue is, but it's just like this is basically a savior movie that's just using sports as like instead of like beating up gundas, it's just replacing that or like contesting elections with sports. That's it. They just took the same old fucking base and they just added a different topping on it. And
That's what they call commercial movies. Like
yeah,
it's just a regular commercial movie at the end of the day.
yeah. It's not even entertaining. It's 3 hours of a slog fest. And you don't root for half the time. I don't even root for Ram Charan, bro. And like even the characters he faced in the wrestling competition were so like comically. He was like that dude was like, grr. It was just
Yeah.
like
The fucking
he was
race
like,
worm villain. Yeah.
yeah, him and his student. I was like, bro, like his student's a bot. Like he just like such bad acting,
Yeah.
you know. Um, Even the two people he like wrestled with, like it was all just like I just didn't care at that point. I was like, okay, whatever.
I also don't like how with like Devara, there's always like a storyteller these days. That's like in a side plot though, they just bring the
KGF.
story out. Yeah,
Yeah.
takes you out of the story. And I feel like the last time it was done really well, like Rangastalam, where it's like a flashback scene, but like nobody's telling the story, right? Like we just it's Rangastalam was just done so well. And I absolutely hate that this movie is like getting compared to that. And people are saying that Peddi is better than Rangastalam. Like I can't believe that there is this
The leading
conversation
man
like that.
himself said it.
Who?
The leading man himself said it. Like he flat out said, "This is my career best movie." Like, and like I was like, "Dude, what are you saying? Even for a PR move, like this is
It's all
low."
just marketing shit, dude.
Uh,
They're just saying that to like get bigger openings for this one compared to their last opening. That's all it is. Which I think it's leading or heading towards a flop, at least if I have seen their
yeah,
facts
I
correctly.
think in India, like in Andhra, like Telugu states, it's doing okay, but everywhere else, it's like a flop.
Yeah.
good. I mean, I've been seeing even that singer with the glasses, like Ananta Sriram, be like basically defend like how capped the movie is and the songs are, and people are cooking him online too. So
I think everyone should be cooked. Everyone creatively behind the scenes should be cooked for this movie.
The fact that they spent like 4 to 5 years to put this out and obviously had so much time in the editing room, and I'm sure a lot of people had access to watching this movie before it released, yet nobody, everyone just seems like a yes man, right? Like nobody wanted to like tell Buchi, yo, this sucks. Like you need to refilm this entire thing, like maybe cut out
Yeah.
these segments.
Which is crazy. It's not like he's fucking Rajmouli that you are scared to tell him something, which I'm sure even Rajmouli's like doesn't like take yes men around him, which is why he's, where he is. But yeah, it's crazy that no one could go up to Bucci and be like, "Yo, like this is cap."
Everybody got paid. Like they saw their paycheck and they were like, yeah, screw it. We're just gonna do whatever he asks us to do.
Yeah.
and
No,
what's
it did seem like there was no ownership like over the film. Like no
what's
one wanted to take ownership over it.
yeah, and what's even worse is fucking like all this like PR, like I don't know if it's like mega PR, people in general closing down Twitter pages, fucking like bullying people, doing strikes and stuff. I know we're joking about it, but it's just like damn, bro, for a tier one hero, like your movie's already problematic, and then you're pulling this shit. Like just accept the fact that you made a bad movie. And it's like all this like I've never seen this Venki reviews or box office guy's account get suspended for another movie before. That's crazy. I've never seen that happen. That dude's been on Twitter forever. So it's just like, are you really that insecure of an actor like Ram Charan, Chiranjeevi, like your team? Like, what is fucking going on? Right? Like,
Didn't they like come to
Nagavamsi,
Reddit too? Like they like shut down like Reddit reviews or remove them or something like that.
I have no clue. I wouldn't be
Which
surprised.
is
Like, if they
which is
have,
crazy. It's fucking
yeah,
Reddit.
yeah, no one's on there besides fucking like NRIs. Like, but yeah, yeah, because if Reddit mattered, then Artes and Araniki would be like all time highest grosser. Like, and
Yeah.
Kaleja would be like
Yeah.
a top place. So like obviously it's just there's no real pull there. So it's funny that they're scared of that too, if that's the case. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, did we I feel like we touched upon like the worst parts or all the cons at least.
Yeah. It's just broken record at this point. It was just terrible through and through, like awful effort from everyone except Ramcharan and a few others. But even then, like how many times are we gonna watch a movie and be like, oh, the actor did a good job, like daan ko samak juda. Like, no, like
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean it's not supposed to be a consolation prize. Like
Yeah.
you're creating something to entertain, and if you fail to entertain, then you don't deserve people's money or their love. So,
What
You
award
get
did they say he was gonna get for this? Like, Buchi's like, oh, this is guaranteed
national award.
the national
national.
award.
Yeah. Like that means anything anymore.
Maybe in the Peddi universe, right? He'll take on acting next, and he'll be dope at that too. 'Cause
Yeah.
our boy doesn't lose.
Oh, my one pro for this movie is that there is no part two. There,
That's
I said
true.
my pro.
That's true.
Maybe
That
he'll,
would have been, dude, imagine if there was like a part two, like whatever logo at the end. That would have been really bad.
yeah. It's like he will return for dog Olympics. He'll train his dog.
Yeah. Like in his old age, he'll go back to
Yeah,
Paralympics or some
yeah,
shit. Oh my God.
terrible. Um, my laptop's also soonly, shortly about to die. So have we covered everything? Or Niece, did you get your frustrations out?
There's a couple more points, but it's fine. We can end it.
All
No,
right, you
you
can
should
say it.
say it. Say it.
Yeah, even if I
Well, I had
disappear,
an
like
issue
Niece can
with
close
like
it out.
how Bowman's like role where he didn't know who Peddi was the entire film, even though he's like in the Olympic system. But Butchie like talked about that. He was like,
Dude,
yeah,
I
like
saw
how is
some,
he
yeah,
supposed to
I saw
know
some
about
cover drive for that. He was
Peddi?
like, "Oh, not everyone's gonna know everybody," or some bullshit that he was saying. Oh, we lost that kid. I think his
Sorry,
laptop
I'm
died.
cackling.
But yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that point.
All right, should we do our final review like number?
Yeah, we can give our number. Wait,
Ankith,
did
do
you
you
have
know
any?
what Akhil's number is?
Mine, I'll text him or
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Text him while we talk about our numbers, and then we'll announce what his number is, and then we can end it. You want to go first, Anis?
Yeah, I give this movie a solid 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10, pretty high,
4 out of 10, yeah.
pretty high. I give this a 2 out of 10. 1 point for Ram Charan and his effort. Another point for a little bit because of AR. I think like Rahman gave a little bit of good music, and it was like half and half. Like not all of it was good, but there were some good beats in there. So 2 out of 10 total. Ankith, do you want to announce what our kills is?
oh, 1 second. He's
So
back.
I did the opposite where I took out points from 10. I was like John V. scene, screenplay,
Oh, I see.
music, like I did that. So that's why I made it a
Yeah, yeah,
4
yeah.
out of 10.
Makes sense.
Are
Oh,
you
AR.
guys
kills.
able to hear me? Am I back?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We gave
All
Oh,
right.
our
we did.
scores just now. Anis said 4, I said 2 out of 10.
Oh,
He's
we can
done.
continue your points unless you guys have like literally
No.
nothing else to say.
I have nothing
Just
else. I
watch
think
like
we covered
Barbel's
it.
review and you'll get like a good synopsis of my points.
No, I'm so sad. I think like my since I've moved here, I've used my personal laptop very little, but I guess the charger just like broke, so I have to order. It's one of those like annoying Lenovo ones too. Like it's not a USB-C or whatever. So,
Hmm.
anyways, sorry for dying, but yeah, I don't, dude. I think it's like a 3 out of 10.
I can't even justify this with like usually I give movies a higher rating if I feel like the acting is really good across the board. But like it's not hard for one actor to just act well, especially the leading man. Like I'm sorry, but if that's all you write, that doesn't deserve even a star. Like so I give this movie a 3 out of 10. It's like probably see, I have a soft spot for Game Changer and Vinay Vidya because they're at least funny to watch with your friends and troll, right? Like they don't like they're like this movie is just bad. Like it's just flat out bad. There's no you can't even roast it too much because it's so boring. So might be one of his worst movies till date.
Yeah, everyone just fucking cries in this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, like really brief. I said two because I just give 1 star for his performance and then 1 star for Rahman because like I thought the music was still 50-50, but just threw a star in for him too. But yeah, 2 out of 10.
yeah, yeah. AR did full duty. In my opinion, like he did what was required of him. I gave three because yeah, for the music, and I think genuinely like the first 40 minutes of the second half actually were really engaging. In my opinion, maybe it's because my expectations were so low, but I was like, okay, there's something in here. Like if they had just kept it a wrestling movie, maybe they had something good. But then they fucked it up, so then I I could only give them so much credit. So that's pretty much it from my end.
Will you
Ankith,
guys
what do you
ever
think?
rewatch this movie? Sorry.
No, never.
Oh,
Man, I'm waiting till it comes out on Netflix.
But what do you think based on what you heard from us so far?
Man, I didn't have any expectations. Like I thought it was gonna be ass regardless. But it's funny, like hearing all these plot points without even watching the movie, I'm kind of even more confused because I'm like what point is the story? What point is anything? Is it just routine then? Because I'm hearing random ass shit, people getting stripped. He just cuts his own leg off. There's a dog involved. Like it's like I'm jumping here and there. I'm like, what's going on? Like
the
this
dog is
movie's
not an
even
Dog
integral
weirder.
is there
part
for
of the
two
movie.
The dog
seconds.
is in
Yeah,
like
it's like
one shot at the
yeah,
end.
yeah, it is. I mean, it's still Rorta. Like, don't think just because you're hearing things that are unique, that it's a unique movie. Everything you've heard is bad, just bad examples. It is a, it's like a chapati with like a new brand of nehi on it. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's the best analogy I could come up with. It's like eating chapati with like beetroot curry instead of like like chicken curry or some shit. Like, I don't fucking know. It was just such a bad movie. Um, and the worst part is RC fans like acting like they're like my I'm not here to go to that. I'm like, dude, what?
Dude, everyone says that shit. People said that for
Yeah,
fucking Kingdom, like every flop movie that came out.
yeah, damn. Yeah, it was really bad. And I don't think we're gonna have any big like I think Paradise, I'm keep seeing things about it potentially even being a 27 release.
That's
Um
insane, dude.
yeah.
They were shooting
Just
that like
shelve it.
what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, it's supposed to come out like what early this year and then June and now
I think
it's
originally last year, right? Wasn't it supposed to come out like end of last year or something?
yeah,
Or
I
was
think
it always this
December.
year? Yeah, like
Yeah,
December
yeah,
last year, then early this year. Now it's end of this year,
yeah,
going into next year probably, which is crazy.
yeah. Yeah, which sucks because there's literally nothing quality to watch. Like I've just been watching stuff on OTT. I think Drishyam 3 comes out in 2 days on Prime, so I'm gonna watch that. No, you're
I've
shaking
heard
your
that
head.
was
It's not good.
You
also,
can skip that one.
yeah, I've heard
I
that was
watched it
bad
in
too.
theaters. It's not that good.
Hmm.
I think I'll still watch it though, just because it's Drishyam. Like it's worth watching at least once. We watched Karapu Surya movie. I thought it was pretty bad. I think Sai thought it was decent.
I was like, it was average. It's like a pretty
Yeah,
like time pass movie. It's on
yeah,
Prime.
yeah,
But I don't know why it's like that big of a hit. But good for Surya though.
yeah. Yeah, he deserves it. Um, but yeah, I think Peddi's just a really bad movie, and it's a shame that whenever we start up a new episode after a month gap, we don't even have anything good to say. Like it's always us revisiting after a big break with like a straight up rot to discuss too.
Yeah. I don't even know what the next rod is that we'd discuss. There's nothing coming out. At least no big like
Yeah.
blockbuster type movies.
You're not gonna watch Samantha's Mind Bangaram.
I
Oh
want to
yeah, that
go.
one is coming.
Uh,
She looks cute in it. I hope it's a hit.
I think there's no way it's gonna be a Rod. I think at worst it'll be average, which is great for fucking Tollywood. So
yeah.
Raj wrote it, right? Her husband? I don't know.
it says like he created it. I don't know what that means. Probably like conceptualized a story and then someone else wrote it fully or something.
Yeah. I feel like anything Raj and DK put their names on usually doesn't miss. Like they're like consistently just putting out cool stuff.
Yeah.
So
I like the director too. I think she's like a pretty good director.
Nandini?
Yeah. And then he,
Yeah. Anything that Raj and DK put their names on doesn't miss, especially the divorce papers.
how would they put their name on the divorce
Like
papers?
Raj's own divorce? Oh.
Is he officially even divorced? I thought his
yeah.
wife like got pissed on Instagram because she started posting stuff being like never trust a snake and stuff.
No, I think they are because they're married too. Him and Sam are
Oh
married.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it's because
But
Sam
Apparently,
and her were friends.
I don't know if it's him or who, but apparently they live in Ann Arbor or someone
Him, he
related
used to
to.
live in Ann Arbor, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
But also, I think you told me this. So.
Yeah, I think it was either him or like his family member because like she was there. Like she would
yeah,
frequently come to Ann Arbor.
Yeah, it was
uh,
definitely you who told me this. The same exact
yeah.
words someone
Yeah.
said.
I saw a post of Mrunal, like Mrunal Thakur. She was literally, I think Nicole sent it. She was 1 block away from where I live. I recognize like it's like the Loyola Law Campus. She must have been there this last weekend when I was in Michigan. And I'm pretty Baverse. So like I feel like for lunch, there's like a Chipotle right there. Like there's maybe a 5% chance like could have ran into her, but yeah, I guess she was just in Chicago. She posted like a whole photo dump on Insta. It's all places like right next to me.
Dang.
So
I would have asked her, why'd you do Family Star?
yeah. What like I feel like or asked her why she takes any of these cap ass Bollywood projects.
Yeah. Yeah, like that
Wasn't
Varun
her
Dhawan
and, like,
one looks
um,
atrocious. Her and Pooja
I
Hegde.
think it came out. That's the craziest part. It just released and no one knew. All
All
right.
right. Well, we've just been rambling on, but thanks for joining us, guys. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Um, we'll come back with maybe a review of Mind to Bangaram if we all go to it. Hopefully it's good. I think Tollywood needs something good as soon as possible. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for listening. Talk to you later.
Yeah. See you guys soon.
bye.